Hey there, everybody. Welcome to November 9th. November 9th. Christ, it's been a day. Welcome to the 9th of January, 2025. Try to get my fucking temporal bearings. Yeah, have a great day. Got to start it off shitty. It didn't get better, so I just want to play a game that I'm familiar with that'll make me feel good and competent. And Mega Man X4 is that game. Probably top of the list. Now, if you've been here before, you may remember that I have played Mega Man X4 before. Maybe last year? Definitely last year. I think that's when I streamed it. And I believe I played as Zero. And that was great because Zero's got the best cutscenes. This time I'm going to play as X, both because I haven't streamed that and because X is even easier than Zero. We're going to mess with buttons a little bit. Okay, so... Oh, it's got... I played this game for like 20 years on the PlayStation. It's weird seeing Xbox buttons on here. That's fine. Shoot, jump, dash. I don't want to be claw gripping this, so we're going to put dash on left trigger. Yeah, left trigger should be fine. Left bumper, left trigger. Oh, it can't do L3, R3. That's interesting. That's really interesting. Now, back when this was first made, it was a PlayStation 1 game, and the PlayStation 1 did not launch with the DualShock, so it makes sense that it doesn't know how to bind those, but this is the Mega Man X collection from like 2018. Fuck, this thing's already old. And I'm kind of surprised it doesn't have that as an option. Certainly not the end of the world. The rest of this is fine. I think we'll manage. Unlike the Super Nintendo X games, it's possible to just like load your save. So you can go into the options and then change them in game start and continue. You could kind of do that on the SNES. You just had to input the code. Why not? Let's watch these cutscenes. I don't remember. Oh, Signal. You have a terrible voice.
It's about the Maverick Hunters, General. They are far too eager to please the humans and continue to hunt down the Reploids. Do you believe they pose a significant threat?
The big bad guy, and he sounds like fucking one of the Three
Their sole
Stooges.
mission has been to destroy any Reploids who fail to do as the humans order.
Oh, cool, I'm
Your
not
best
even
interest is
streaming
to
this
stop
because
them
I'm a
now
ding-dong.
Before they turn on you, you possess...
Fantastic. There we go. Hey, now you guys can see, but of course it's too big. Oh, yeah, I'm all out of it today. There we go.
power
Don't worry,
to
you didn't miss much.
destroy them.
Some very nice animation, some very bad voice acting, and you didn't miss the voice acting.
You are dismissed.
You turn this guy the fuck up?
I will not betray the humans. Remove yourself from my sight. My business with you has concluded.
Very well. But you will change your mind soon, I assure you.
Wonder why that guy had a weird electric sight. Anyway. Sorry, I'm skipping the actual dialogue. We're not here for lore. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Now, I will say, while I like Zero much more, X's song in this intro level, unfucking matched. It blows Zero's out of the fucking water. It blows every other song in this game out of the water. It's fantastic. I believe if this isn't what I use for my like BRB screen, this was my original like waiting music remix. I forget who did it, but it's a very cool version I found on OC Remix, a great video game remix website. Highly recommend checking it out if you haven't. I love this song. We can just blow through these guys. Dragoon, why are you here? Did you blow up the reactor? No. Alright, I guess I believe you. Blah, blah, blah. Well, guess I gotta leave. Reactor's blowing up.
Ready.
It is a damn shame you only get this one level to play this. So I've been on a little bit of a Mega Man X kick in my spare time. I've been playing through the first 3 games on like my little handheld emulator box, and it's interesting looking at some of the minutia of differences in those games. One of them being, so Mega Man X is known for, if not one thing, the ability to dash, and if not another thing, the ability to wall kick. Something you can do from the very first game is, so if you dash and you hold the dash button, you obviously don't keep dashing. But you can sort of like dash jump off of walls, and you can do that in every Mega Man X. Up until PS2. Probably PS2, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm way less familiar with those games because they are bad. Something that you can't do in Mega Man X, 2, or 3 is hold dash on the ground and then jump into a dash jump. If you do this, you will just regular jump. And it's not at all necessary, but it's nice. This is probably the fastest way to move. I'm no speedrunner, but it sure seems fast. So it's nice that I can just hold, dash, and then jump like that. It was kind of annoying sort of relearning that while playing X1 and 2 when I'm on X3 now, and you can't do that in any of them. But you can do the dash off of the wall if you're holding it, which is a weird little quirk. I'm curious if that was a conscious change or if it had something to do with the upgrade from SNES to PS1. This boss kicked my ass as a child because I was once a very dumb baby. He's incredibly trivial now, but he used to rock my shit. Not as much as Web Spider, who, you know, God forbid I died a Web Spider. Almost 35. Hey, Colonel. Yep. Sister, soldiers, betraying the humans. Yeah, we've all been there, buddy. Yep, X, you're gonna have to go kill some more robots. I know you got hang-ups about that. We're just gonna continue without saving. Yeah, it's a cutscene. We'll watch it. I believe X and Zero... A lot of the cutscenes they share, and I believe this is one of them.
As mavericks by the humans. We cannot suffer this indignity and live in disgrace. We will build our own nation of Reploids.
So you don't get this when you're playing as Zero, but remember, he literally just said, no, I would never betray the humans. I love my human overlords.
This is about our liberty and security. We must battle for our own individual rights and our own survival. Together we will build our nation, a sanctuary for all Reploids, our own utopia. Let us forge onward towards a new golden era for the Repliforce.
I too share the general sentiment. Take heed, we have no other choice.
Thank you, Australian Colonel.
Let us fight valiantly, with courage and pride, without fear, for we are the Repliforce. The most powerful army in history!
Goddamn right, Colonel. Oh, that's ominous. I wonder what that's all about.
The General has finally taken action. And now, my Maverick Hunters, what will you do? I'll be watching closely from here on out.
God, fucking massive shit kickers. Fucking feat that puts Sora to shame. Alright, so you'll notice that that ain't Iris. That's our good buddy Double. His name is Double. He's a fat little idiot that's here to help us, and he has no ulterior motives or goals. Anyway, he's gonna be the stand around and talk guy for this game. So let's go to Web Spider. I don't know why you're running off, Double. You ain't going anywhere. You ain't helping. You don't do shit. He protects a secret weapon in the jungle, don't you know?
Ready.
Alright, so guess what? I'm gonna do some hopping. And I can tank a lot of hits because thankfully the damage in this game is not stupidly high like in Mega Man X3, fun fact. So something else that you didn't see when I played Zero is the light capsules. Zero cannot collect them. Funnily enough, he can collect them in the next two games, or at least in X5. I don't know about X6. I think, but definitely X5, because there's one that's like intended that only Zero can get, but you can get there with Mega Man. Or X, sorry. Yep. I made these things like 100 years ago and hid them in places, and stopped fucking losing these parts, X. Anyway, so we get the leg upgrade. We have dash, and now we have air dash. There's no upward dash, which is like a X3 exclusive, which is a bit of a shame. But what this game does have is mid-air hover. So you can hover in one spot for, you know, that long, however many seconds that was. You can shoot, you can do whatever. You can move back and forth, but that does reduce the time you can hover. I wish we had upward dash as well. That would probably kind of negate Zero's double jump, honestly. But the hover is nice. It definitely has its uses. You know, sometimes you accidentally hit jump while you're in the air and you activate it. Look at that. Huh. I don't think I've ever seen him, like, die but not explode. Oh, Lord. Nope. Boots actually saving us there a little bit. Whee. Wish you could climb up the left side of that wall, but the screen just doesn't scroll unless you're over here. Probably faster to jump up the left side, but whatever. Again, I ain't no speedrun it. I thought about speedrunning this game, learning the speedrun. It doesn't seem too difficult, all things considered. There's no real, like, skips or tricks. It's pretty much just optimizing your damage and your speed. Sadly, I think most of the X games are like that. X5 is kind of lame, and then, like, the actual speed run is, hey, just reset the game a bunch until you get the optimal fucking RNG that lets you go straight to the final boss. And it's just like a 10%, 5%, some small number chance for that to happen. Yeah, let's get that. I don't want to be as liberal with my movement now that I actually need to conserve health for the final boss. Thankfully, there are a lot of little hints that this was always intended to be like the first level that you beat. You get the boot upgrade, which isn't like Chill Penguin where it's practically necessary, but it is really good. And also there's this full heal right before the final boss, which usually doesn't happen. I think Jet Stingray might be the only... What the fuck hit me? What hit me? I think Jet Stingray is the only one that has that. Otherwise, we'll be fine. I got lives if I need, and it's fucking Web Spider. Okay, yeah, they do talk. The talking is interesting. The bosses, this is the first game where they like talk to you and you actually get like some of their they get some characterization. Dodging these things is, oh my god, obviously much harder to hit. Zero's got a lot more upward hitting with his sword than X does. So I should probably be bouncing off the walls if he's too high. And then there's a lot of different ways that you could dodge these things. Standing under him and getting him to shoot him like almost down is probably the best way. But ever since I was a kid, I just bounced off the wall. Those webs do a significant amount of damage if not dodged. And then if he's, like, super low, it's really difficult to go under him. So now we transition to phase 2. He drops the big web, and now he's down here forever, which has its ups and downs. Oh, Lord. No. So he's got a couple different moves. He'll shoot out the webs. He'll shoot out the spiders. Maybe that's why they call him Web Spider. I think that's literally it. Just the 2 moves, actually. There's a fun bug, glitch, you can do with Mega Man. You need /B's ability, and you need the upgraded X-Buster. But if you hit Web Spider at the start of the fight, before he goes up into the trees for the first time, it bugs out his AI. He has no idea what the fuck to do, and he never comes down when the game soft locks. Hilarious bug. We couldn't get the heart tank in Web Spider's area because it needs the fire weapon, so thankfully this game does not have a lot of backtracking if you want to get everything and you're doing stuff in the right order. Sadly, that's like the big one. Alright, so we get a full heal when transitioning areas at the end of this, so I'm just gonna run. Not even gonna get that. I sure hope we get a full heal. I don't remember, but I think so. Oh, cool. Nope. I was a liar. That's fine. Oh, good. I gave us pity. Did I get healed here? No. Okay. Well, hopefully we pick up some more health. Not the end of the world if we don't. The dash... Oh, cool. Life. I don't know if I need that, but I'll take it. God, life drops are so rare. I'm very curious what the actual drop rate for lives in this and most X games is. Oof. Yeah, it's time to get serious. Definitely prefer Zero's not over yet, but yeah, it's fine. I believe X is voiced by the same woman who voiced Mega Man in Mega Man 8. I think I heard that all of the voice recording for these 2 games was done at pretty much the same time by the same people with the same studio. And the voice actress was not told that X is supposed to be like an older character, so she just used the same voice for Mega Man. Which is why X sounds like a hilarious child in this game. So this is a fight that is definitely much faster if you know what the hell you're doing. Oh my god, I'm gonna blame my controller on this one. I think the optimal strat is you want to, like, take damage so you can have some invincibility and then shoot this guy while standing on the spikes for a second. Zero can absolutely annihilate him like that. X is a bit harder time because he does not have the DPS that Zero does when Zero's /dashing and dash canceling at least. But that's probably still optimal. I don't think the lightning web that we got from the first boss is even useful in that fight. One of the things I like about this game is it at least has one weapon. That one, the lightning web, as like a utility item So, oh, that's fine. It creates a little wall that you can jump off of. It is the only weapon like that in X4. I'm fairly sure. And there's been some in Mega Man games past that are like the ice sled that gives you some sideways momentum, and there's been a fire attack, I want to say X2, that gives you some forward momentum. This is the first and, to my knowledge, only one that allows you to create like a wall that you can jump off of. And it also doesn't require you to charge it. Normally, those abilities are only possible with the charged version of an attack. And this one you can just use base, which is nice. Not base the character, of course. So one of the other things... God, I forgot about that. I'm playing this on an Xbox Elite controller. Okay, good. And it's been disconnecting on me while I've been playing Indiana Jones the past, like, week. So I updated it, and I'm very curious if it will disconnect at all during the stream. I fucking hope not, but we'll see. So this fight is a lot easier for X compared to Zero in that he can actually hit Split Mushroom with his weakness while he's in the air. Zero has that electric sword that he can only use while he's standing on the ground, so you're just forced to sit there and wait. Not that weaknesses really matter for Zero, because he's got dash slash canceling, so he just wants a boss to be standing still in order to annihilate them. I think this will just barely kill him. Okay, yeah. Literally exactly enough. That's really interesting. There's my favorite word. It's really funny that I have exactly enough ammo for that boss, because after this next level, ammo is never going to matter ever. Soul Buddy. This is a cool little ability that I think they actually gave to Zero. Maybe X has it too, and X5 as well. They seem to really like it because they reused it. Now, this is the first point of the game where X and Zero's paths differ. In Zero's game, you get... I can't tell you any of the Japanese names of those attacks, but I think you get the double jump and the air spin, and Cyber Peacock isn't weak to that. Cyber Peacock is weak to the fire attack. He is not weak to fire when you're playing as X. He is weak to Soul Body. So now, instead of going over to Magma Dragoon, we're going to go to Peacock. He lives in cyberspace and wants to destroy the network system. So yeah, in Zero's game, Zero just does, like, there is no weakness for some bosses. So you just fight him with what you got. This area is much easier with Zero. These little orb things, I believe, are weak to the web, the lightning web. Or, no, actually, I think it's the Soul Body. Yeah. I can use something else that I believe is a first for this game, is you can use the regular Buster while you have one of these equipped, and you just have another button. I didn't really set myself up to use it. Oh, Lord. And I already messed it up, so yeah, we're just gonna spam. Yeah. So these things just get annihilated by this. So you want to get through these areas as quick as possible. If you get an S rank, you get the reward. Zero only gets 2, X gets all 3. So we got the heart tank, we got the energy tank, and now we're going for the final reward. This one is the hardest because it's the longest area, and thus the timing is the tightest. Jam a Soul Body in it. One more. Should be good. Okay. Alright, we got the S rank. So, remember when I said we never need to give a shit about ammo anymore? I'm giving you a new head module, X. This module will improve your special weapons abilities. It should reduce your special weapon energy requirements to near zero. You may now use your special weapons as often as you want. So yeah, when he says near zero, he means literally zero. These don't use ammo anymore. You have infinite ammo for all of your special weapons for the rest of the game as long as you get that. The single caveat is that they actually do use ammo if you do the charged version of those abilities. I don't think we're ever going to do that. I'm not sure if it's good or better to do that in some situations. I can't think of any. Again, not a speedrunner, but I have a feeling even speedrunners don't do that. So, yeah, just functionally infinite ammo for all of your special shit. Big surprise, they don't ever do this again, because it kind of breaks one of the fundamental things in Mega Man. Which is, you know, these special weapons are useful and have ammo. And there's no way you would kill Cyber Peacock with only 8 of these things anyway. Hello, Peacock. Turn on my fan. And now it's just spam Soul Body until he's dead. Oh, I forgot he teleports right on you. Yeah, sometimes he'll teleport into the air. Ugh. And then sometimes, like, the Soul Body is not out all of the time, and there's a little bit of a refractory period where you can't send out a new one. So if you time it really poorly, you just get kind of screwed. But yeah, like the same weakness animation as Zero with the fire uppercut, just completely different weapon. Absolutely trivial.
You got aiming laser.
Aiming laser. So now we're back on track. Zero gets a different weapon, but the same person's weak to it. Storm Owl. So we're gonna go fuck his day up. This is actually a guy where you could use the charge version of the weapon and it'd be alright. I don't know if it does significantly more damage than the regular, but you'll see why it's slightly less annoying. So aiming laser is exactly that. It's a laser that you aim. I'm moving that reticle with the up and down. You don't have to be right on it. You just have to sort of hit it once and then fire and forget. It's not great in most circumstances, so we are going to be ignoring it. I don't know if Soul Body is worth just like having out all the time. It probably is, but I like using this this ride armor. One of the best ones because you can just jump up here and kill everything. There's just a health pack up there that I don't want or need. Bye. I think there's one. Alright, so yeah. There is a heart tank here that I could get with that, but I actually don't. Oh lord! I wonder if that's like a cycle. That's weird. There's usually more time for you to get that without getting shot. So I wonder if it's on some sort of global cycle. So if I'm at the right height, I could just barely glide over these things. So the weird thing about this mech is you can charge the laser. Once it's charged, you can't move. You can't jump either. But you can jump and start gliding, and then you can charge fire this laser all day. Why it doesn't work with the legs, I don't know. But, yeah, we can just glide and charge. It's easy. It's not fast. There's definitely faster ways to do this. Then we go to Area 2. Here we're picking up the 3rd armor upgrade. They really just like bang, 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 knock these all out for you. And it's my personal favorite in this game. I know what you're thinking. Papa, how is the thing that gives you infinite ammo not your favorite? Well, Papa likes many things. No, that's a shame. But we're going to need this. I wish I had save states. So, we need to get up there where all the spikes are. We need to do it without the... There we go. You can just barely touch that. So, here's the thing. Here's the arms. You can charge up to 4 blasts at a time with this arm module. It takes a while to charge, but you can fire a charge shot at any time you so wish. So our module is also changeable. Enter the capsule to change parts. So this is probably the speedrunner's choice. I think it's, like, objectively better. I don't want it. I want this one. With this arm part, you can fire Plasma Shot, which is effective against stronger enemies. If the shot hits the opponent, plasma is generated, which will cause additional damage to the enemy. This arm module is changeable. So, I believe this is the first and only time where you get 2 options for your arm upgrade. Like Light said, the one on the right lets you charge up 4 charge shots, and then you can sort of hold them and fire them off when you want. This one, the Plasma Shot... Oh god, we have to watch this again. Whatever. So, we can just hop over it. The Plasma Shot, whee, much bigger, and leaves behind a plasma thing, which, like, despite what Light said, is mostly useless, except for bosses that don't have iframes. Like this idiot. So, if you shoot him quick enough, the plasma just does a bunch of damage, because it hits him on basically every frame. There we go. Optimal? Probably not. But again, it's very fun. Okay, now we have to fight Ding Dong Bird. Hi, Storm. This guy's annoying because you do have to kind of aim and touch him with the reticle. That said, unlike Zero, who had like a 4-shot thing that there's almost no way to kill this guy with it, you just tag him with the auto laser and he just gets deleted. So, yep, now die. Yeah, almost damageless if I wasn't a ding dong. And now we're halfway through the regular bosses. Double Cyclone. This was fine. It fires a little thing on the left and right side. I don't even have X save data. Sure. So I believe now that we've beaten 4 bosses... Sir, there's a message from the Colonel. X, come and fight me. So, in Zero's campaign, this is a cutscene. X has to actually fight Colonel. I don't think we have anything Colonel's weak to at the moment. So, we gotta do this the old-fashioned way. At least you can charge in the middle of cutscenes. Yeah. So yeah, anybody with iframes, that plasma shot is basically worthless. Because they have freaking iframes. But, if I was less of a ding-dong... So the nice thing about this is where the hover, like, is worth its weight in gold. Because you can just hover over basically everything Colonel does. If I was actually paying attention, I could just hover over that. You can hover over that. You can hover over these slash attacks. Oh, man. I didn't think I did not jump to my full height because I didn't think he could touch me. That might have been early. Okay, good. As long as I don't shoot or do or move, you can hover over that entire 3-shot combo thing. It has been so long since I fought Colonel. I got it this time.
I'll show you no mercy. Now get ready.
Yeah, get ready. Oh, I didn't think he'd start with the slashes. I didn't think that was possible. Okay. You son of a... Oh. He's got like a couple of frames where you can hit him. Yeah, like right there. Just before he goes away, you can hit him. Think I got him there? Let's see if this was too early. Nope. But yeah, boots take pretty much all the timing requirement out of moving for this fight. Like, yeah, I could learn the timing and jump when he's teleporting and probably be okay. Or I could just jump and hover and be perfectly fine. You may not even be able to hit him with regular shots. There we go. We really want that shot just before he dashes away. Hey, what's up, Soulless? How you doing? It's good to see you. Hope you're having a good day. Just playing one of my favorite freaking video games. Oh, I got hit. I forgot that he does a metric shitload of damage, so you really don't want to take any hits. There we go. And that's Colonel. I need to save right now. Okay, so now who is weak to air? I believe that is Magma Dragoon. Settling down for the night? That's good to hear, Soulless. Yeah, and the day can't get much worse because it's almost over. Yeah, it's not been a good one. I mean, hell, I know a guy in the ER right now who's having a worse day than me, but there was a job that I applied for back in November. I did like 4 fucking interviews. I really thought I had it in the bag, and they finally got back to me today and said, hey, yeah, you didn't get the job. And that sucked. And the fact that the people that I talked to didn't even email me, it was like the hiring agency hurt a little bit. So yeah, just not great. Just feeling like poop. So I wanted to stream since I didn't stream yesterday because I was watching GDQ, but I wanted to play something familiar that'll make me feel good. And Mega Man X4 is that game. Plus, it's something that I have plenty of knowledge about, so I can talk over it the whole time and not have dead air. So, I think I can make that. Yeah, you can also do that with the lightning web, since it makes that jumpable wall, but if Zero can do it, X can do it. Oh, Lord. Okay, now I believe... I think the body part's up there, but I don't think we can get it. So you need to be able to break those big blocks over there. Thank you, Soulless. I appreciate that. Yeah, I think there's only a couple of weapons in the game that will break this, and if you want to know what Charged Soul Body looks like, you just get a little extra baby Mega Man. It sure as hell ain't even laser. I don't think it's this one. So, yeah. I'm pretty sure the body capsule's right over there, but we cannot get it. It's one of the few backtracks we're going to have to do. So yeah, much like Zero doing this path, don't get hit. we get the right armor. And if you do it correctly and don't suck, you can take it into the boss fight. And this fight is a lot easier because Mega Man has something that Magma Dragoon is weak to. But if they're just giving me some fucking ride armor, I'll take it. Oh no, he was the guy who blew up the room. That's why he was in it. So, I'm gonna play this much more fast and loose than I would with Zero, because I've got the backup of having a weapon that this guy's weak to. The right armor can also just stand in the lava, as you saw earlier, so if I really wanted to, I could just stand in that there armor. Or, armor, Jesus. That there magma. That's fine. Alright, so yeah. When the armor starts blinking when I'm not taking damage, that means it's going to explode. Luckily, I mashed just hard enough that I could kill him before losing my armor, so I didn't even need to use the weapon. So, that is why Magma Dragoon is also one of the easiest bosses in this game. I think I just got an achievement. I don't know what the hell for. But yeah, you can...
I show speed_online, click the little heart button.
You can kill him without ever having your life bar touched. It's fantastic. I show speed online. Hi, how you doing? Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Okay, so we beat the fire boss. What do you think is next? The ice boss. Oh my god, I need to turn off my phone because people are group texting. Sorry about that. Ah, Blizzard Buffalo. I was just fighting this guy today. I've been playing Mega Man X3 in my spare time because I really like Mega Man. Man, Mega Man X3 bosses are terrible. I used to think they were all right. X3 was like the second X game I ever played. I had a friend who had a Mega Man X3 cart. I wish I still knew that friend because I'd ask him if they still had it, because that game's actually worth quite a lot of money because they did not make very many in North America, and I am just fucking this up. Let's just do that. Hey, first try. Yeah, I wish I had a Mega Man X3 cart because that is worth a pretty penny. It ain't like a fortune, but it's more than you'd expect for like one of the least popular Mega Man X games. But Blizzard Buffalo's in that, and he is particularly horribly coded. You can kill him by just jumping and shooting. He will dash into a wall and is generally an idiot. Oh no! There we go. So this is a weird little tank that only shows up in the X games. It might only be like X 4, 5, and 6. So normally when you lose all your lives, you get a game over, you get kicked out of the level and go back to level select. And then after you game over, you start with like 3 or 4 lives. After you get that tank, which I think is called a life tank, if you game over, you start with like 8 or 9 lives. That's its only purpose. So, like, it's great if you suck, and if you don't, it's completely worthless. But it's a thing, it's easy to collect, we get it. And then there's this guy. Zero absolutely melts this guy. X does alright. Like, if he doesn't clam up like that, the plasma can at least get some decent damage on him. But if he does, then you're just sitting. You're waiting and hoping. So, like I said before, it is certainly not the fastest buster, but I like it. It's my favorite. Oh, this should kill him. There we go. And there's Chili Penguino. Alright, Area 2. This is where we can get our one and only weapon tank. It's really, really, really funny that Zero gets a single weapon that uses energy, and it has like 4. And X gets an upgrade that makes it so he never needs energy. And this is the game where they introduce the weapon tank. So if you've ever played a Mega Man X before, if you played it on the Super Nintendo, you'll know that there are 4 energy tanks that you can get. And unlike original Mega Man, they're refillable, so much so that you have to refill them yourself. There's a ding-dang weapon tank. There it is. And they're really good. In X4 and onward, they changed it so you only get 2 energy tanks. There are only 2 in the game. But there's a weapon tank. And if the energy tank gives you energy, what do you think the weapon tank does? That's right, it gives you weapon. That also needs to be charged up like the energy tanks. And, you know, that'd be nice if I gave a shit about weapon energy, but I have the helmet upgrade, so I don't. And granted, the helmet upgrade is probably the hardest one in this game to get, because you have to do that part of Cyber Peacock's level, not perfectly, but basically perfectly. If you take too long, then you don't get the bonus. But it ain't exactly difficult either. So, just kind of funny. This is the game of all games they introduced that. And we need fire for the ice guy, like I said. Love that warning font. I should find that font. Somebody must have found it or recreated it, right? Alright, so, same as Zero, Frost Walrus, you hit him with the fire. God, he's so big you can't even jump over him. Ideally, you want to hit him while he's going across the floor, because you can get damage and he's not moving or having a shitload of iframes. And then once he starts his phase, you just stand there and fire up a ton of death. Yeah, it is, I mean, you know, it's an X game and you've got a weakness. Triviality is the name of the game.
You got
Frost Tower. This is a interesting. I really didn't want to use that word. And now we finish out the levels just like Zero. Frost Tower is an interesting weapon because it says that it's a shield. It's not. Like, stuff will die if it touches it, but it doesn't protect you in any way if that thing doesn't die. And you can't really climb it, despite it being called a tower. So, yeah, I don't know. It's just a big hunk of ice. It looks like it encases you and then it falls. It's fine. We use it to kill Jet Stingray. That's about it. That's all it's good for. So, oh, that's right. Dash is a different button. So this is where we're going to get a heart container right there. There we go. I remember. Nope. I was going to say you have to kill yourself if you miss that because there's no going back on the bike level. But just went ahead and accidentally did that. You know, just to show it off. So the last energy tank is also in this level. It's going to be in the second half. And that one is annoying to get. It's... You know, you're going relatively fast, and it's in a spot that's not particularly easy to get to. It's not like this where you just literally stop moving and don't jump and you'll get it. God dang it! I forgot about that jump. Lord. Okay. Third time's a charm. This level has some shenanigans. This level's kind of bullshit, especially the first time you're doing it. There is a lot of gotcha moments. And I don't mean gachapon, I mean gotcha like a bullshit. So that little jump, and I don't think you have to hover, but you can't be like hanging back. There we go. So there's that. These things explode. Okay, that one I could have massively messed up. Okay, thank God. So those little barriers are not as easy as you might think to shoot. They won't kill you, so I could have just like hit them and been perfectly fine. But if you dash in the air like I did, and if you dash at the wrong time, you'll just fall into the bottomless pit and die. So that's the boss, Jet Stingray. He drops little stingrays and they're annoying. You can dash into him like I did earlier to make him go away, but that doesn't affect the boss fight or anything, sadly. Where? Yeah, no. I thought so. It's like, I know there's a way that I can kill myself around here, and it turns out it was right there. So that one's super annoying because he's behind you. So, ideally, you want to attack him with the dash much earlier than that. And you have to do it in the air, because if you're on the ground, you'll actually move forward when you dash. If you're in the air, you'll maintain exactly the same position, same X coordinate. Yeah. I might just have to eat this. Alright, that's good. So now... Got it. So... That's an annoying thing where after you land from a dash, there's like a whole ass second, it's more than a few frames, where you cannot jump. And unfortunately, because I dashed a little late, I was unable to jump before I got squished. So, one of the many little gotchas in this level. But I did manage to get the energy tank, which is what I wanted, so now I don't have to do that bullshit again. I can just take the lower path. Oh, Lord. Oh, don't die. Oh. I have never seen that before. I didn't know you could go over that. That's awesome. There we go. And if you recall, I said Jet Stingray is the only other one with a full heal right before his boss, so that's a nice. And now we need to swap to our Ice Tower. So ideally, Frost Tower. Okay, you have to actually select it. Ideally, he doesn't dive. Okay, I was able to get to him quick enough. So he has two things he can do. He can shoot out little stingrays, and those will come down and attack you, or he can dive down and go to the other side of the screen. He's invincible while he's doing the dive, so you can't hit him with this. So you need to hit him before he starts that attack. This fight is much harder with Zero because Zero's ice attack is a downward thrust. So you need to be high enough that you can hit him as you're coming down. And it does have a little bit of an upwards hitbox, but not nearly as much as his Frost Tower. So the Frost Tower is literally just jump attack when he's kind of close to the water, and bada bing, bada boom, that's the fight. Hey Pickles, how you doing? Nice to see you. We're honestly getting close to the end of this game. I've only got one more boss left, and then we got to do the signal levels. You bad at being chores, so you lurk for a bit? Hey, I'm happy to have you, whether you're lurking or not. Have fun with your chores. So now we get Pink Mega Man, Ground Hunter. It shoots little stingrays. I think you can control them, I think that's what it was saying, but it's really hard and annoying, and I've literally never done it in my life. So now we go for our final man, Slashy Beastal. So yeah, he defends the military train, all that good stuff.
Ready.
So there's a mini boss later that Zero absolutely shreds. That X takes a few more seconds to kill. Oh no, don't blow up the train. What am I gonna do? Use my air dash or dash jump or literally anything to stop it? Ideally, I want to be farming up health for these energy tanks, but I'll probably be fine. Final boss 3-phase Sigma is like still a problem. It's hard to say if Zero or X is easier. for Sigma. Zero certainly got higher damage output if you're doing dash canceling, but it's still pretty difficult. And X doesn't have that option, so he's got to fight the old-fashioned way. But the hover boots honestly come in handy for multiple Sigma phases, so it is kind of anyone's guess. Luckily, we got the plasma shot, and the plasma shot absolutely melts that guy. And hey, so fun fact, if you kill that boss, you can't move anymore. And if you're like me, and you happen to be placed directly over a pit like I just did, you'll die. You know how I know that? Because I did it about 5 seconds ago. I didn't think you could do that. It turns out I was wrong. Yeah, as long as you're not hovering over a pit, you'll be perfectly fine.
Ready.
Anyhoozles, now we're on to part 2. There's only one thing to collect in this level, and it's fairly easy to get. It's the heart. So I think Zero can destroy these bronze train cars. I don't think X can. I'm not going to sit here and find out, but they both can use the ride armor, and that can, so I think it's right in here. So, yeah, you just have to use the ride armor. Oh, do I have to go back? No, this one. Okay. You can go back and destroy those other cars. There's nothing interesting in them. Maybe there's a life, but I don't care to find out. And then, yeah, you just keep on going. This ride armor I don't care about because we're going to have to ditch it here in a second. Ooh, yeah. But you don't take real damage, so collecting health items is really nice because it's a great place to fill up your tanks. There we go. Train is over. Get off the train before these doofuses hit you. Kill more guys with my plasma shot. Dash into that because I'm an idiot. Okay. So, hey, if you wanted to see what the reset mechanic looks like. Oh, really? It's 4? Interesting. Guess you only restart with, like, 2 lives if you don't have that life tank. Anyway. Yeah, I guess thankfully I am a massive liar, and you don't get kicked out of the level. You just get kicked back to the start of this half of the level if you game over. Which sucks, but it's fine. The checkpoints in this game are not exactly what I would call generous, but it would have been nice to go back to a checkpoint instead of the start of the level. They're early PS1 checkpoints. They were fine. Better than most, maybe. Ooh. Yeah, you hear those little beep, beep. That means I'm taking up health. Hopefully at least that first tank is full. Alright. Let's not fall into a death pit this time. Oh, there's a heal right before Slash Beast. I totally forgot about that. Technically, there's a little bit more, so it's not right before the boss fight, but whatever. Hi, guy. There we go. This is Slash Beast's weakness. I think you can just make them go down. That's really the only control you have over these things. Zero does not really have a weapon that Slash Beast is weak to. You just have to beat him the old-fashioned way, and he's actually fairly difficult. He's still a bit of a challenge with X, but he at least has, like, that damage animation. So, you get something where Zero just has to actually dodge all the time. At least every other shot. He gets paralyzed. And, yeah. You get to see a lot less out of Slash Beast when you play as X. Alright, that's all the bosses. I do want to go and collect, like, the 2 things that we couldn't collect. So, we gotta go back to... And this is... It's like Metal Blade, but bad. Do we get a cutscene? Double's gonna be like, hey, we gotta go to the spaceport! We're not going to the spaceport yet, Double. Okay. So, sadly, the heart tank is, like... at the ass end of this level, so we gotta do basically the whole level over. But hey. With dash boots and not giving a shit, we can get there in record time. Whee! Yeah. Oh, lordy. Don't fall into the pit. Ooh, that was nice. Still very surprised that guy didn't die. Didn't want to miss the log and fall into the pit of death. The death pit. As you might imagine, if you dash jump, you sacrifice being able to air dash or hover. You can only do either of those things if you have not dashed since jumping. Alright, luckily we don't have to do this whole level, but we do have to do like half of it. No. Bees! The bees! Oh, god damn it. Just... Oh my god. Damn controller. I'm gonna call controller Johns again. Alright, let's just fall down there. Get this health, even though I don't think it'll matter. Okay, there it is. Tree, burn, fire. So, there it is. And there's our heart. So, that is the only thing you can get. That thing you can only get with the Rising Fire. And thankfully, now that we've beaten the level, we can just escape, as is Mega Man tradition. Okay, so we got that, we got that, we got that. We need the armor piece from Dragoon. And I feel like I feel like the health bar should be 1 bigger. So I may need to go back and look and see what other heart tank I'm missing. I hope it didn't take... Oh man, if it took away the one in Slash Beast, I'm gonna be right pissed if that's what Daidon did. Oh man, I hope that's not the case. Because I feel like I got everything else. I just got Web Spider. I got Split Mushroom. I got Cyber Peacock. I got Storm Owl. I got Magma Dragoon. We're gonna go past it again. Oh no, I missed the one for Frost Walrus. That's right. That is... I took the fast path. I shouldn't have done that. Oh well. So we gotta go back to Frost Walrus's level because I'm a big no. Oh my god, really? Wow, I missed the spider web and hit the wall. Incredible. Okay. So. Twin Slash. Charge. Breaks it. Equip this, it'll make you take less damage and shit, I don't know. I'm dead. Okay, so now we've got our full armor. We take less damage, and we've unlocked a new ability, the Nova Strike. You can't actually select it, which is weird. I believe... R2? Yeah. That's the Nova Strike. One attack is the entire bar. I assume it takes as much as a regular attack to get it all back. It's not much of an attack in this game. You do have iframes while you're doing it, so that's nice. But it is really nothing to write home about otherwise. I think it does like a charge shot's worth of damage, but who the fuck cares when you get one? However, that attack is turned into an absolute beast. There we go. Now we've got max health. Oh, does it just give me back the Nova Strike? That's nice. So we can actually check, thankfully. Yep, got everything. Bada bing, bada boom. That attack turns into a one-shot boss killer in Mega Man X5. And that is the boringest speedrun ever. It's quite the power fantasy to actually do. If you... Mega Man X4 and 5, and I think also 6, have a code system where if you enter them, you can start the game with some upgraded armor. Zero just gets like the black armor and he gets a little bit stronger, but nothing special. X in X5 gets the ultimate armor, which is basically a bluer version of this armor, and it has unlimited Nova Strikes. And the Nova Strikes one-shot enemies and bosses and move really fast, so it's the best speed and kill option in the game. Nothing else obviously even comes close. So if you're speedrunning the game like that, it's incredibly boring. So a lot of people don't do that. But if you just want to kill shit, you know, ain't no faster way to do it. Okay, so this fight is pretty much identical to Zero. We gotta fight Colonel again. Yep, I didn't kill your sister. I didn't even see your sister.
Now get ready.
I forget what Colonel's weak to, and I kind of want to figure it out. It might be the... Is it the Double Cyclone? Oh, I didn't fucking select it, so... I got lives now, so I'm just curious. Okay, it's not the Double Cyclone. It's not the Slash. It's definitely not Electric, which I kind of figured. Is it Ice? God, it better not be. Oh my god. Oh my god, is he weak to fucking Ice? Oh my god, I think he's weak to Ice. This game sucks. Oh my god. You can only have one of those fucking frost towers on the screen, so if you don't hit him with it, like, tough shit. There's gotta be a better way. Yeah, make him touch the ice. That's the better way. Oh, I thought you were going to the center. No? There we go. Yeah, Energy Breaker, that thing where he stabs electricity in the ground, is really the only difference in between this fight and the last one. Still goes down like a sack of fucking hammers. There's some much better boss fights in X5 and X6 even. This one is kind of, the boss fights are not great. Rebel Force has gone to space! Yeah, you don't fucking say, Double. Okay, so now we go to the final weapon. Here's a new cutscene.
Not again. Hey, watch it! I'm terribly sorry.
It's me. Those hunters must not be allowed in here. Terminate them.
Oh, that voice sounds familiar.
What a freak.
Hey, Double, what's the matter?
Is this the one with what am I fighting for? Yes, but that's only if you're playing as Zero, and I'm playing as Mega Man. So, oh no, Double was actually big and not fat. Double's a double agent. He's been working for Sigma the whole time. Who could have foreseen this?
17th unit. Commander X, please respond.
Is that blood? Nah, it's
Nothing
fluid?
to worry about.
No further transmissions unless necessary to carry out the operation.
Understood.
I'm
Red
ready
oil.
for
Yeah,
attack.
no, it's hydraulic oil.
And now,
I think hydraulic
X will
oil is
be
red.
my next target.
Yeah, no, definitely not blood. They're robots. It can't be blood. So yeah, instead of fighting Iris, we fight Double. Double's boss fight is a lot easier than Iris is, and as such, it's not nearly as cool. Because, you know, we also don't give a shit about Double. Oh my god. Hi, why don't I just use the thing? There we go. Okay, I think Double is weak to Cyclone. I don't remember. Somebody's weak to this fucking Cyclone. Hey, what's up, Double? How'd you get here? Blah, blah, blah. Working for Sigma, double agent, killed all those guys. Oh, no, he's big.
I'm gonna recycle you.
Why do you have clown shoes? So, much like Iris, he shoots out these annoying little fuckers whenever you hit him with his weakness. Thankfully, he takes a shitload of damage from his weakness, so we could probably just tank this, actually. You know what? If I die, I die. We'll... yeah. I can do this again. Banana shoes? Yeah, he's got straight-up genie shoes. He's fucking elf on a shelf, this guy. I don't want to draw Double as elf on a shelf. And by draw, I mean, like, copy-paste, because I can't draw. There we go.
I'm gonna recycle you.
Okay, buddy. I think that's a different voice actor from the cutscene. It sounds very different. Alright, what if we hit him with a charge? I wasn't paying attention. I don't know if that did more damage. Oh my god. I don't want to die. Burn this energy tank. Just die. Double! Why were you a double agent? I don't fucking know. Everyone say goodbye to Double. We will not be cradling his corpse in our arms. Anyway, now we just get a regular ass level. Get some bitchin' music though. Okay, so this is where you have a choice between left or right, or down or right, I guess. The right path has more spikes, and this path has more death pits. I feel like this path is a little bit easier for X. There are times when the hover shoes actually come in handy. Oh yeah, and you get this fucking ride armor. Oh no. Bye, ride armor. And a nice little health upgrade. Nice. Okay, so this boss is infinity million times easier with X than Zero. It's one of the very few bosses where you want to be X rather than Zero. You Yoshi'd that ride armor? Yeah, it does. Look, Yoshis don't have souls. Ride armors definitely don't have souls.
It was our destiny to fight.
Anyway, here's General. His only weak spot is his teeny fucking tiny coconut head. Luckily, unlike Zero, I have a gun, so I can just shoot him in the face from across the room as many times as I need. Which turns out is a lot, because he also has a shit zillion health. I don't think General has a weakness. And I don't really want to bother finding out at the moment. So yeah, when you're playing as X, basically your only option for this fight is waiting for him to do the attack where he shoots his fists out. And then, yeah, this attack. And then you ride on the fists over to his face and then hit him in the face with your sword. As you can clearly see, X does not give a fuck. So I am just going to full screen combo this motherfucker. And there's probably a faster way to do this fight. But I don't give a shit. And that's it. There you go. Infinity million times easier as X. Oh no, the place is blowing up. Yeah, get out of here, X. I'll take my one-legged, one-handed ass elsewhere. Okay, yeah, I got everything, so... Penultimate level? Yeah. Because we still got to do the refights and then Sigma. So... Luckily they give us some energy to... help refill our energy. Thankfully, they give you health and weapon energy, which they don't always, but that's really funny considering, again, we have infinite fucking weapon energy. Most useless thing in the world in this game. Okay, so this is Web Spider. So now we can actually use Web Spider's weakness. Remember, if I were to hit him with a charge shot before he leaves the screen, I would be soft locked, and that would make me sad. So obviously I'm not doing that. So the fight is not really any different when you have this weapon. You can just fire it instead of a charge shot. That's about it. He's a lot easier to hit because it's got an upward angle, and because I have infinite ammo, I can just spam this shit. He should come down now. Once they get him below half, he goes into web phase. And we just spam that shit. He shoots spiders, we spam. He shoots webs, we spam. We take the web damage because we don't give a shit anymore, and we spam. And he's dead. Yeah, as you can see, completely different. Totally unique compared to when we fought him last. I don't remember the order for these. Hey, Maker, how you doing? Yeah, I had kind of a shitty day. I'm sorry to hear that, Maker. I hope you have a better day. I assume you don't have much left of your day, much like me. That's the wrong weapon. Soul Buddy is what I want. Stuck watching an ad break. No, those fucking ads. I really should turn those things off more. Maybe, I don't know. I'm having a good time now. Having a good time playing my favorite. Mega Man X4 is definitely in my top 5, maybe even my top 3 favorite games. I don't know if it takes the spot of favorite, but it's the easiest game I have that I can just pick up and play. As much as I love Final Fantasy VII, I'm not just picking up FF7 and playing that. Okay, so that was Peacock. Which means these are probably all the upper bosses, which means this one's gonna be... Storm Owl? I think? No. Okay, so there's basically no rhyme or reason. I don't know what these are. I've never memorized it. It's never mattered to me. Hi, Jet Stingray. Luckily, we can just go into the pause menu. And freeze this guy. Yeah, this is kind of like Big Man. Except unlike Big Man, this guy is a huge bitch. So I hope you enjoy looking at this Stingray's feet, Pickles, because that's about all you're going to see. Also, this this tank is much dirtier than the last one we fought him in. I don't know why. Space water for some reason. You see green and feet. Exactly. We call it Shrek Night. Wild that Starbucks thinks they make coffee. You ever had Starbucks coffee without all the other stuff? Just the coffee black? Genuinely awful. Yeah, no, I have never confirmed it for myself, but it's my understanding that Starbucks burns the shit out of their beans maker, so yeah, I imagine that their black coffee is actually pretty fucking terrible. I'll be honest, I am basically, like, I mean, I guess I literally am half white woman, but, I'm also half white woman, and then I fucking love a Frappuccino. But, like, yeah, their coffee's not really that good. Unless you're going to a Starbucks Reserve in Seattle, then it's pretty good. There is definitely better coffee, but if I just want a cup of coffee and not, like, a sugary treat, I'll go somewhere other than Starbucks. But also, I don't drink black coffee because, again, I'm half white woman. My father drinks his coffee damn near black. He's been doing that most of my life. He was in the military, so, you know, oftentimes they didn't have a lot of options. Don't exactly have cream and sugar on deck in the Navy all the time, so he just did what he had to get by. But yeah, if I can avoid it, I will not drink my coffee black. I've basically made like poor man Americanos where I just put like water and sugar in there, but I don't enjoy it. I don't want to do it. Dad usually does cream and sugar, but you usually just get black coffee for your mom and auntie. Yeah, that's basically the opposite of my family. That's funny. Like, Dad, he usually won't put cream in his coffee, but he will sometimes put some sugar or some honey. But he's also perfectly fine drinking that shit black. He does not care. I would say that the man has no taste, but he's hands down the best cook in my family, so he does. He just drinks coffee bad, in my opinion. Let's get a bit more health. Used to drink your coffee black with just a bit of sugar. Can't do that now. The sugar, it calls to me. Dad sometimes put hot cocoa powder in his coffee. Pickles, I used to do that all the time back when I worked in QA. I would take my coffee cup, I would put an entire package of Swiss Miss in there because we had a bunch of hot chocolate that nobody ever drank, and then I would just turn on the coffee maker and put my coffee in there. It is fantastic. And thankfully I didn't need to put anything else in there. No other sugar, no cream, no nothing. Just fucking Swiss Miss and coffee, and we're good to go. Now, obviously there is a shitload of sugar in that, so it's something I try to avoid these days, but it was certainly a very nice treat back in my 20s. Oh, you think your dad just sprinkles in, not the whole packet? Well, that's probably better. I didn't really want to try and save those packets at work. Either somebody would have fucked with them or somebody would have taken them. I mean, probably nobody would have fucked with them because nobody used that hot chocolate except me. But I just didn't want to leave open packages at work, I guess. Okay, Storm Owl. Let's go to our buddy Aiming Laser. Get lasered, idiot. I said get lasered, you stupid bird. Get TV staticked. Oh shit, he grabbed me. Wow, he actually hit me. Look at that idiot. Turn it into gray boxes. So yeah, the charge version of this attack, slightly easier because it just keeps the laser out. Oh, interesting. I didn't... You actually have to hold it on him. I never knew that. I never bothered to actually check what the hell it does. That's funny. Anyway, that's... I think we're down to the final boss refight, which means it's gonna be... Magma Dragoon. And unfortunately, this time I can't fight Magma Dragoon with the ride armor, but luckily I at least have a weapon that he's weak to, so you get to see his little weakness effect. So yeah, he just gets knocked up. He's got a shitload of iframes, but he spends the entirety of them jumping back and forth, so that's it. This is the fight. That's it. He will never hit you as long as you hit him when he touches the ground. Yeah, bro's practically juggling himself. He just gets knocked up, you say? Oh yeah, this dragon loves getting knocked up. Alright, and that's the final boss refight, so I don't think there's any other bosses in here. Okay, so it just goes to Sigma room. Hi Sigma, why do you look like the Grim Reaper? And now we get a cutscene. Oh no! Okay, only Zero gets that cutscene. Interesting. So that's the cutscene where it is revealed to Zero that Dr. Wily made him. And that's it. You can see him as a bottom. He kind of is a bottom.
Prepare to become space dust.
Yeah. Alright, so Sigma. Form 1 is weak to fire. And he loves just teleporting on top of us. So if he's not teleporting on top of us, we know that he's doing one of those side attacks. Is this the actual game or like a special mode version? I'm very curious why you asked that question, Maker. What makes you think this is a special version of the game? Ah! This attack is really hard to dodge because you have to do that air dodge. Okay. Is he weak to electricity? I don't... So, he's weak to electricity for X. Okay, so he's still weak to electricity. He's weak to electricity for Zero, but I wasn't sure if he was weak to electricity for X. This is one of those times where hover comes in handy. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Yeah, that one is a lot harder to fully dodge with the hover. What you remember, Mega Man had levels and stuff, not just a boss rush? Oh, you came in at nearly the end of the game, that's why. I think when you showed up, I had beaten all the levels and bosses. We're nearly done with the game, Maker. But yeah, you're right that every Mega Man game has a boss rush. Oh, that's fun. Oh, yeah. I don't remember if these forms have a weakness, and I don't think I care. Okay.
Prepare to become space dust.
Really? The same line? So, this is Sigma 3 and Sigma 3.5. This fight sucks. Okay. Zero can absolutely melt that guy because you can just dash cancel. X has a much harder time with it. Good. So there's probably a faster way to kill these guys. I'm not entirely sure. I just know Charge Shot usually gets the job done. Oh shit. I thought you were done. So it pretty much alternates between colored heads, ground Sigma, colored heads, gun Sigma, and we're just gonna do this for the next couple minutes. Sigma? Yeah, that's the boss's name, Maker. Did you not know that? Imagine I played this a lot. This is literally my favorite. This is my favorite Mega Man game. This is one of my favorite games of all time, and I've been playing this game quite possibly since before you were born. I need to double check when this came out. I want to say like 95, 96. No, well, I'll have to double check when this game came out. But it's a very early PS1 title, and I've been playing it since it came out. Now, this attack sucks because it stay on screen for very long. $29.97? Yes, exactly. Oh, 1997? Yeah. So, I've been playing this game for almost 30 years. Which just kind of fucking hurts to say. You were 3? Damn. My little brother was also 3. I think you two... I know you don't have the same birthday, but... Yeah, my little brother was born in 94. You're 2 years older than that? Okay. So... Not quite your entire life, but damn near. Oh, Lord. So those spikes are regular-ass kill-you spikes. They will kill you. Alright. Almost got Gun Sigma dead. Okay. So that's half of the boss fight done. Now we just need to kill Floor Sigma. And... Blow mode is a lot easier than Suck mode, so I'm kind of glad I've been getting that. You have more time to damage Suck mode. There's Suck mode. But Suck mode can also hurt a lot. Also, it's time to get serious. And I'm pretty sure those are kill you spikes, so... There we go. More blow mode? Yes. We're going to pop an energy tank because I don't want to do all 3 phases of this shit again. There we go. Alright. That's the final boss dead. So, now we just gotta walk right and the game's over. Oh no, you defeated me. However, I'm still gonna blow this bitch up. Okay, goodbye, Sigma. See you in the next game. Let's get you to bed, Grandpa. I don't know if you're talking about him or me. Oh no, General, are you gonna sacrifice yourself to save the humans? I guess you weren't such a bad guy after all. Talking about Sigma? I figured. Funnily enough, canonically, X is way older than Sigma. Sigma was actually... I need to double check, but I believe he was built based off of X's design, like all of the robots except for Zero. And then lore, because, you know, we do lore here. Sigma contracted Zero's virus, which Wily put in him, and that also cured Zero. So, if Zero and Sigma never fought, Zero would be the bad guy.
Sorry about that.
Don't worry. It's all over. Go home and rest.
I like his ship. I would love a little figurine of that ship that X has.
What if I become one of the Mavericks?
Don't ask such a silly question. I'm breaking contact now.
Wait, Zero! I'm serious. Zero, if I become a Maverick, you have to take care of me.
Don't be ridiculous. Now hurry on back.
Promise me. Zero.
Hey, buddy. What if I turn evil, would you kill me? Shut up. Next question. Funnily enough, you have to kill Zero a lot in this series. Don't say such stupid things. Yeah, the writing and voice acting in this game sure is something. Keiji Inafune and my favorite dude, Bamboo. This was... I guess there were some people that still wanted pseudonyms in their credits. But, yeah, that's Mega Man X4. Yeah, it's about as long as I thought it would be. X sounds like he has a female voice actor. So, fun fact, he does. I talked about this earlier in the stream. The voice acting for this game and Mega Man 8 were done at the same time with a lot of the same actors. So the same woman who voiced Mega Man in Mega Man 8 also voices X in this game. And she was not given any voice direction. Ruth Shiraishi is the woman, I believe. I don't know if she's actually Japanese or not. I don't know if those are pseudonyms or not. But she was not given any direction as to what the hell the character even looks like. So she's like, oh, okay, I guess I'll just do the same Mega Man voice for this guy. And, yeah, it doesn't work as well. 1990s PlayStation voice acting for Japanese-made games was basically fucking non-existent. Shout out to TransArts. Yeah, I'm pretty sure all of the voice directors were Japanese, and if they spoke English, it wasn't very much. So, yeah, they're just like, yeah, that sounds cool to me. Whatever you're saying sounds good, lady. So, I think there's like a fan redub or something of this. One of the later Zero voice actors has redone Zero's iconic lines, and he definitely acts a lot better. But the what am I fighting for is very special. It definitely ain't the same when it's done well, put it that way. Thank you for playing. No, thank you. And there's the space arc weapon thing. It's blowing up. Probably won't crash into Earth. I don't know. Presented by Capcom. That old-ass pixelated logo. It's so weird seeing this game at such a high resolution. I could count the fucking pixels. I just got another... I wonder why my trophies aren't... or my Chivos aren't popping up. The battle is ended, yet somehow X doesn't feel quite right. What caused all those robots to turn into Mavericks? Will it happen to me someday? No, you're fine, bud. Has X just realized his tragic destiny? It appears that X will have to solve this mystery one day. Soon. And there's another Chivo. Took too long to look up how to spell je ne sais quoi. French is fucking stupid. I could have told you because I took French, and that was one of the few things that I remember how to spell. But, French is a dumbass language, and I'll fight every single French speaker in the world. I took like 2 years of French in high school. I barely remember any of it. I didn't want to type in chat je ne sais. Will X discover his destiny? I don't know, but Zero should probably get a bra. Nah, them boobies is non-functional. Purely aesthetic boobs. That's Zero. I am so very curious what was going through Inafune's head when he designed those big old boob lights on Zero, because I believe Zero was designed by Keiji Inafune, and is kind of like his baby. There's a lot of debate about whether or not he created Mega Man, but I'm fairly certain he was the one who designed Zero. There's probably an interview somewhere I could dig up, but Jesus, 1997. What a time. Yeah, that's Mega Man X4. The X Challenge thing is interesting. Maybe I'll stream that one day. Who are the people on the left of the layout? Oh yeah, that is we'll just reboot it real quick. So the yellow guy on the top left is Double. He was a character that we saw and fought. He's a double agent. You get it. The one below him is Iris. That is Colonel's sister. It's also Zero's girlfriend for the entirety of this game before Zero has to kill her. Don't worry about it. It's very tragic. It's very Shakespeare, what goes down in Zero's story. And yeah, I'm definitely gonna stream more Mega Man in the future. Not the immediate future, but I love me some Mega Man X, and I'd like to stream the rest of the games. But I think that's gonna do it for me. Holy shit, more of you people keep showing up when I'm about to end stream. This always happens. Yeah, I think that's gonna do it for me tonight. I like Mega Man X. It's a very cozy game for me. So, thank y'all for coming out. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for lurking. Thank you for chatting. Thank you for being here. It really did genuinely help having some people to talk to. And just sit here and play a game that I really like on a day that kind of sucks. But things will get better. I know they will. Just gotta keep on keeping on, as they say. So, probably won't see y'all tomorrow. I'm probably doing Magic. We'll see if that gets canceled for the third time in a row. But if I don't see you, then I hope y'all have a good weekend. And yeah, bye-bye.